Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled Introducing a New Term, a New Concept, Yetz Hashem, a home for many, many Jews, both here in Israel and abroad. The term is tzach. Tzach means white, pure. We say it in Adam Zemirot every Shabbat. And to me, it's Rashi Tevot, it stands for Tzioni Haredi Tzach. And to me, it represents the following. Many, many Jews, holy Jews abroad in Chutz La'aretz, called Anglo Yeshivish, wear a certain dress for the man, for the woman, that they're comfortable with, the tzniut level, distance from a lot of modern technology, filters, and the computers, and phones as well, very, very careful. They wear a hat and jacket for davening. Identification with the Haredi Yeshivish world, so they Chutz La'aretz, but at the same time, having secular education, a degree, preparation for a job, and then eventually becoming a learner, earner. Spend a few hours a day learning, and also being with Farnay, supporting the family. Those are all considered proper values. Attitude towards the state of Israel, even with the hat and jacket. Attitude is a positive one. This is a bracha that we have. Members of the army, they see members of the army, the fact that we have an army. Wow, what a bracha from Hashem, even while they're still identified with the yeshivish world. Then people come here to Eretz Israel, and they see the yeshivish world, Haredi world here, not the same as the Anglo yeshivish world in Chutz La'aretz. And here, often, not always, it's a negativity towards the state. Very fact that it exists. We all have negativity to certain things that goes on. 4 elections in 2 years. I'm very upset about that the leaders couldn't get it together and handling this issue and that issue. And certain values in the army and sending our Chayalim in dangerous missions to protect our enemy. Certain details that go on, all of us are upset about. For the existence of a Jewish sovereignty, that's a bracha. Then come here, wait a second, the Yeshivish Haredi world doesn't necessarily look at it that way. And they're not sitting in awe and appreciation of Tzahal. And the future for our students, our sons, is full-time learning, hopefully forever. Wait, that's not exactly the model we had. So some people come and jump into the Israeli Haredi world. That's one choice. Some say that's not for me, and I'm going to go into the Tilumi world. But that's not exactly where I come from either. And many, many people come with their ideology, and they want to keep it, what they had in Chutz La'aretz. And that's the term that I embrace. Tzach, Tzioni. Tzioni can mean a million things to a million people. For me, minimally, it's a positive attitude towards the fact that we have Jewish sovereignty. Positive attitude towards the fact that we have an army. And we have to be involved in the practical way in this world. We have to support ourselves. We have to work, a learner, earner, as I mentioned. That's all part of what I call Tzioni. People have a definition of Tzioni, that's fine. And Haredi, Tzach, Tzion Haredi, identification with the yeshivish world, so dress, certain tzniut, distance from a lot of the modern culture, and certainly not having their kids have smartphones. Maybe filtered, but not stop 7th grade, not going to be walking around with that in their pockets, unfiltered phones. That combination that we may have had in Chutz La'aretz, to me, there's an Ochlusiyah population that want it here as well. And to me, that's the term, Tzach, Tzioni Haredi. Yetz Hashem, we'll talk more about this concept. Shalom.